Alright guys, Pietro here. So in today's video, that's the second part in the practical steps that you have to do in order to become the best version of yourself and crush your goals. So if you have not watched the first part, go and watch that. We have talked about your best character, the best version of yourself, this superhero which you are playing in video games, and about the fact that you want to watch it in a third part. So you are controlling that character and you are saying basically, yeah, I want this character to be in this specific way, to crush in finance, girls, fitness, whatever, and then you have to act based on that beliefs. So watch the first part. In today's video I'm gonna give you a practical advice, a practical task that you gotta do. So take your pen, take a sheet of paper, stop this video and then go next once you have done this. So stop the video and then I will see you later. Now let's assume you have your sheet of paper and your pen. If you don't have it, take it, because that's a serious exercise. I paid money in order to discover that, and if you want to improve your life, take this exercise seriously. So now you have the blank sheet of paper in front of you. You have the pen, you take it and you think about you. So how do you want to be? And you gotta be specific and write that things down. So how do I want to handle stressful situations? How do I deal with stress? And you write that down in a present tense. Like, I can handle stressful situations. Financially, I make that amount of money. I earn that amount of money. And you fill the gap. Whatever, in whatever area. So I am confident, and you write that in a present tense. I can, and all the characteristics that you want to have, not in the future, and that you don't have right now. But I want you to write that in a present tense, meaning that's giving you, or your brain, the input that you are this person. You are working right now in order to become that person. It's like the fact that it's like fake until you make it. It's similar, but you're writing things down and you're writing your goals actually, and the best version of yourself, how do you want to be, because that version of yourself is the one who is going to do action and get the results that you want. If you don't have the results you want in life, if you don't have those results, the fault is yours. You gotta realize that, so you gotta take massive actions. And the first step to do is realize where you want to be, how do you want to act, how do you want to be. Write those things down. Then I want you to read those things twice a day, in the early day and in the late day. So when you wake up and before going to bed, I want you to read that, because it has to go inside your unconscious mind. So you read this version of yourself and you gotta take this exercise seriously, because we are talking about your life. And as I said, life is long, yes, but we waste the majority of it. So you gotta take this exercise seriously, goddamn seriously. Write those things down and then you have to read them twice a day. As much you read that, the more times you read that, the better it is actually, but at least twice a day. All right, and be specific. How do you want to be? What's your stress tolerance? How much money do you make? How confident you are? How powerful you are? How many friends do you have? The amount of discipline you have. All of those characteristics, I want you to be specific. How does this guy handle stressful situation? How does he deal with sales calls, for example? Does he start a business? He does not waste a second. And if you do that seriously, you write those things down and you add also the fact that I told you in the previous video. So you see yourself as this character and you start taking actions based on that, because if you only write the things down and you read twice a day and you do no action, it's obvious you will never become that person. But it helps to visualize yourself in a certain position, and then once you have visualized yourself as this way, as the best version of yourself actually, and you're specific and you're writing that in the present tense because that's you right now, that's you are becoming. It's no way I am this person, alright? The past is past, I don't fucking care. I don't care about what's happening in the future. I only care about the present tense, which is now. And I want to change now in order to become the best version of yourself. That's how you want to be, actually. And then, as I said, if you only read that and you do not take action, you are fooling yourself. It's stupid. You are obviously not going to get the results you want. You gotta take actions first, of course. But first, it will not be that easy. I understand, yeah, at the beginning nothing is easy, but at least try. And once you've done this click, once you can actually do the things that will bring you results, you will discover that it's super easy, okay, because you just gotta do the things. That's actually the fact, because everybody is procrastinating. Everybody is not willing to do the things now in order to get the results later. Everybody does not want to sacrifice themselves now, because the brain is set on the survival mode. It's not set on the let's get the shit down and let's accomplish goals mode. It's set on the survival mode, which wants you to procrastinate, to go away from stressful situations, and to procrastinate and not accomplish tasks and do not get things done. So what do I want you to do instead? Now let's summarize everything. What do I want you to do instead is the following. So visualize yourself in the way you want to be. We have already discussed about this person, this main character. You are playing video games, you are guiding him, so that's you, that's the best version of yourself. You are playing video game. How do you want this version to be? That's the first step. Then you're controlling this version of yourself, so you're watching yourself in a third person mode, kind of like that. And so you are moving this person. And that person is you, actually. So whenever you are in that situation and you know how that motherfucker moves, you gotta do the actions. At first it will be shitty, but then you will become that person and you will gain the results of that person. So you add that with the exercise I told you. So you take your sheet of paper, your pen, and you write specifically down how I am in the present tense. Everything specific, every single area, every single aspect you want to improve about yourself. You read that at least twice a day, in the early morning and in the late afternoon, and then you act based on that fucking sheet of paper. That's how you crush goals, that's how you change life, and that's how you get things done. So take that really seriously. I'm giving you some free value about some paid masterminds, about hundreds and hundreds of euros. I'm not kidding. That's a serious thing. We are talking about your life. So do the things I told you. And I am Pietro. I want to give you as much value as possible. I want to share with you my experience, and I'm here to help you and help as many people as possible. So for today's video is all. Go and watch the previous one if you have not done it, and I will see you in the next one.